Hello, I'm Fred Garcia, Dr. Fred Garcia M.D. I'm talking to you in one of my two offices in Beverly Hills, California. And this is an ongoing series of videos that Quantum Medical Associates is presenting to the world in the form of quantum healing. And the principles of quantum healing are knowledge, energy-based information that we are giving to the world that is derived from all the medical traditions, both present and ancient, Oriental, Ayurvedic, homeopathic, the best of Western, and we put it together in a package with the intent that it's natural healing, it's effective, it's science-based, and best of all, no side effects. Quantum healing. And this is a lecture today on diet and exercise. One of the primary principles of quantum healing is the proper diet and exercise. This is information that has not been given to the public. Everybody always says diet and exercise, but I have done the homework to give you a step-by-step approach. Diet, very simple. I've been doing weight loss and diet for over 20 years. At one time I had 25 offices here in Southern California. Now, the principles, very simple. We were hunter-gatherers for 3 million years. Hunter-gatherers for 3 million years. We ate whatever's on the floor of the forest and whatever we could kill. No refrigeration. And one of the primary principles is you want to eat natural foods. Also, I'm the first doctor to say, no breakfast. There's a lot of science that tells us that the longer we go between the afternoon or evening meal and the next meal, the healthier we can be, and this stimulates the fasting response, which is a healing response, which increases your growth hormone by 2,000% and also helps heal your DNA, as well as you get intercellular secretion of very important antioxidants, SOD, catalase, and glutathione. So don't eat breakfast. I generally don't eat until after 12. And I eat try to eat one meal a day, but I try to keep my if I have another light meal in the early evening, I try to keep it within a 4-hour period, so I have at least 20 hours of fasting. Okay, number 2 is we do not want to have, we were hunter-gatherers, and so we did not have grains. That pyramid that shows grains at the bottom, at the base, the most important food, is totally wrong. Grains can cause every physical ailment known to man, as well as every mental. Depression, ADD, and schizophrenia. Grains can. And the big interest now is gluten. Gluten is just one protein. There are maybe thousands of other proteins that are found in grains that create chronic inflammation in the body, which is the common denominator. Once again, chronic inflammation, which is the common denominator of aging, heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's, diabetes. So also dairy, not good either. We never had dairy when we were hunter-gatherers. We only had dairy and bread products when we became sedentary, and that was only 5,000 to 10,000 years ago. Now, in the medical literature, pediatric medical literature, they have shown the association, clear, American Journal of Pediatrics, of dairy products, milk, cow's milk, and the association of type 1 diabetes in children. So, wait a second, folks. Dairy products, milk, cow's milk, causing type 1 diabetes in children. It causes an autoimmune reaction in the pancreas. So, no breakfast, no sugar, no bread, no dairy, and no thinking, and we'll get into that later on in another video. Also, fasting, and this is a later step in quantum healing, is also very healing. In fact, fasting may be the most healing thing you can do. And I have a technique that gradually takes people along that process. So now, exercise. Exercise is vital. It's vital for physical and mental health. The reason we get fatter and fatter after age 30 is because we lose our muscle. Muscle is 60 to 70% of our metabolism. We keep losing muscle, we're going to get fat. So we have to maintain our muscle, and that's totally possible. You need to be on a muscle maintenance program, and then you must do the aerobic to maintain cardiac and brain health. And very exciting information tells us now, with the aerobic aspect of exercise, that there is a measurement called VO2 max. Now, it is the amount of oxygen your body absorbs when it's maximally exercising. Now, the amount of oxygen you absorb, the more you absorb, is directly equated with your health. It's the best determiner of your present health, your future health, and your longevity. And here is the great news. You can increase your VO2 max by increasing your exercise. So I used to tell my patients, okay, I want you to walk X amount of time, X amount, but now I say push it, push it, push it. And if you push it, you're going to increase your VO2 max. And if the research is correct, you're going to heal yourself of everything. So, diet, we talk about food from the forest. Now, there's a few things, people want me to give them lists. Real simple. The 5 B's. Beans, broccoli, bananas, berry, beets. Beets are a good one. Okay, so the 5 B's, and then another acronym, synonym, FANOTS, F-A-N-O-T-S, F-A-N-O-T-S. F stands for fish, the best source of protein. Best fish is sardines. They're small, no mercury, and you get your whole spinal cord full of nutrients and vitamins that these guys don't even know about. Fish, also eggs, very, very good source of protein. So all this baloney about eggs are bad and high cholesterol. Eggs, we've been eating them for 3 million years. How can they be bad? And also, we've been out in the sun for 3 million years. This stuff is so simple. Okay, so eggs, the other good source of protein, I basically eat fish, eggs, and turkey, but no skin, just the breast. 65% less saturated fat. Okay, that's my source of protein. A is for apples and avocados. Apples, 450 nutrients in apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Avocados, also very good, a source of monounsaturated fats. And nuts. Nuts are wonder foods. Why? Because they contain all the trace elements that we don't get in other foods. Things like selenium and zinc and so forth. Real simple, hunter-gatherers. When we were locked in the cave for 2 or 3 months because it was too cold to go outside, what do we live on? Nuts, nature's perfect food. Oh, onions, very important, and it actually helps prevent cancer. Onions. Tea, FANOTS, tea, green tea, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. Also teas for, and also FANOTS, teas, all teas also for turkey, and an S is for sardines. So it's the 5 B's and FANOTS, F-A-N-O-T-S. That's the food. Exercise, do a combination of aerobic for brain and heart, and muscle resistance, so you can maintain your muscle mass and metabolism, and you need the muscle in the balance as you progress through life. Thank you so much for listening, and please look for my other videos on YouTube that go step by step in the process of quantum healing, presented by Quantum Medical Associates. Thank you. Woo-hoo.